Hello, Tansei, bonjour, and good morning, everybody. I'm Dallas Arcand here, ready to start Pow-wow Dance Aerobics. I'm running a little bit later than usual. I meant to start the class at 7:30, but feeling a little sick today, but I'm able to still dance. And that's a good thing about exercising, is that when you're not feeling good, it's a good way to lift your spirits or speed up the healing process. I'm not like flu sick or COVID sick or anything like that, but I got a little a little tickle in my throat. I don't know what it is. I don't go to the doctor for little things like that. I just let my body work it out. And working out actually helps to helps your immune system to get better, and that's what I've come to know, like, over the years, that exercising helps to improve that. So yeah, without further ado, here we go. I can't really talk that much today, so I'm going to dance a lot more. So good morning. Are you guys ready? Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do some dancing. My voice isn't the greatest today, so and plus I went out and I sang last night too. I sang at a jam, at a musical jam, and pulled out my guitar and sang a few tunes. That was really difficult, but I got through it. But anyways, yeah, so let's do the first song. So remember, if you're new to this Powwow Dance Aerobics program, it's a 5-step program. So we always do the warm-up first, and then we do the stretching, meditation, all that. And then after that, we do some strength training exercise, so weightlifting, push-ups, all that stuff. And then we do some peak performance. So peak performance is where I like to just enhance the dancing a little bit more and try a little bit harder in the dancing. And then the 5th part is the cool down. So we're going to try to go through that as efficiently as possible. So here we go. Here's the first song. All right, getting that first step in. All right, so let's get started. So this is the basic step. All right, let's turn that up. Don't have to worry about neighbors out here. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. First song. I'm gonna try to do a couple more songs here. All right, basic step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Okay, so that was 2 songs. I'm already starting to feel better in my vocals. It's helping me, helping my voice get better already. All right, so having some coffee. Still waking up. So yeah, good morning to you guys. And yeah, this is our Monday session here. I'm gonna try to run this class a little earlier. Like I said earlier, that I'm a little bit sick today, but that's okay. Work through it. My legs feel like they're pumped up. My muscles. That's what you want out of a good warm up. So yeah, just gonna go through some easy little stretches now. With yeah, you can already hear my wrists. I needed this today because after this class I got to teach another class. So that's how it goes. Mondays for me, kind of busy, but this is what keeps me going. This is something that I know is good for my body, and that's why I share it with you guys for free. This is a free class. All it takes is 2 feet and a heartbeat. That's all you need for this class. And yeah, there's a lot of people have told me that they did the class for a while and then they didn't do it. But hey, man, it's up to you guys, man. If you do this every day, you're gonna see big results. You're gonna see like big results in your fitness level, and it just becomes a habit. And it helps me too. Like when I'm doing this with you, it helps me to stay in shape, to exercise, and you know, to not give up on my health or my fitness or anything like that. So it really does help me in a big way. So thank you for joining me. All right. So the next stretch is we're going to stretch out the neck muscles. And nice and easy. And this is really good for the body, the circulation, everything. Yeah, I've never had a scratchy voice like this in a long time. I really don't know what happened. I think it's because of the weather change. I think it's because, you know, you go from summer-like weather and then you have to like instantly change to being indoors and have that dry heat. I think it just got to my voice. Because, yeah, I don't know. And I'm sure it'll be gone soon. By tomorrow. Ooh, nice. You got a nice click out of that. All right. Oh, yeah, it feels good. All right, so the next one, just gonna stretch out that torso, release that energy that's in the spine. I had some people tell me too that, yeah, I did your workout, but then I switched to meditation, and I do that for an hour a day. And I was like, wow, meditation is good. You know, it's really good for a lot of things, but it doesn't compensate for exercising. You know, it's either you exercise or you don't. You know, exercising, you can meditate while you exercise, but you can't exercise while you meditate. Because when you meditate, it's totally something different. It's like you go more into your mind. But when you exercise, you can do both. You can go into your mind and you can exercise your body and expand those lungs, get the blood pumping through the body. And that helps flush out any toxins that you might have. Anyways, I just thought I'd share that. Like, you can do meditation, but it's not exercise. You know, if you're willing to give up an hour a day for meditation, then maybe a suggestion is that you can split that and exercise for half an hour and meditate. And then maybe even someday combine the two, meditate and exercise. You know, because even those monks, those Tibetan monks, they do a combination of meditation and exercise. I've watched a few documentaries on them. And they are insanely strong because of their mind power, but also because they condition themselves too, and they live a healthy, simple diet, and they don't really have any outside influences much like we do in our way of living. It's hard because we all kind of grew up with processed foods and easy foods, convenience stores and stuff like that. If you ever go to Tibet, you can't have any of that stuff. You can't do anything. Any of the bad habits that we have don't apply over there. So it's very different. Looked into it. So yeah, anyways, just finishing up my stretches here. I'm going to do some strength training. So yeah, this is really good though. This is good for your circulation, your body, your muscles. It helps to maintain your body weight, and on top of that, it helps to lose weight too. Exercising, for all I know, it helps with your insulin. If you have diabetes or something like that, it helps regulate your insulin. Because stagnation is no good, right? It's no good for any of us. Stagnation is not very good for the body. So anyways, I'd like to do the 25 push-up challenge with you guys now. So now that we've done the warm-up, the exercise, the stretching, so let's get into some 25 push-ups now. You guys can break these down if you'd like into 5 sets of 5. But my suggestion is let's just do 25. You can do modified. Anyways, as long as you're doing 25, it's good. It's good for your upper body. It helps to exercise these chest muscles here, because we all have chest muscles, male and female, and then also the tricep muscles, as well as the core muscles. So it's really, really good. So there you go. So anyways, let's try it out. All right, and 3, 2, 1. Let's do 25 push-ups. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and one more for good luck. There we go. Here's our 25 push-ups. So there's that one. That one's a pretty good one. The other one to do too is throughout the day, you could be waiting around somewhere. It's good to do these little squats like this. That will help to engage those legs, right? And if you do these enough times, you'll stabilize your stance, strengthen your legs. So I'm just doing simple squats, without doing the jumping squats. So like this, real simple, easy. And you can do this for 30 seconds while you're waiting for the elevator or something. Somebody might look at you like you're a weirdo, but you're like, what? I'm getting in my exercise. It's good. It's good for the leg muscles here, the thighs, the quadriceps, and the butt muscles, and all that stuff. So it's good. So that's a good exercise to practice. And then sometimes you could be sitting waiting for something, and this is another one, the butt kick exercise. Really simple, and you can do this for a minute, and it helps to exercise the hamstring muscles. So these are really good to do as well, because these are the least exercised muscle in the legs, especially is the hamstrings. You can feel them. They're barely for me, I'm in shape and I exercise a lot, and these muscles are really weak. I was told by my trainer that, when I took some personal weight training back in the day, this is, I have really weak hamstring muscles. Because I'm a dancer, I'm always using my quads mostly, my quadricep muscles there. So it's good to do these too, because it helps to balance things out, and it helps to increase the strength. The other way to do it too is through jogging, but if you can't jog, or you don't have a good place to jog around, like I'm out here on the res, so there isn't a lot of jogging spots. Everybody uses vehicles and they walk on the roads, but the roads ain't ideal. And plus there's always res dogs. Res dogs will always chase you or try to attack you. So that's the other thing too. I tried jogging last week and about 7 or 8 res dogs tried to attack me. And that was no fun. So anyways, so you seen how long I did that? That was, now my hamstring muscles, they feel pretty engaged and good. And the other thing to do too, this is really good, like if you want to strengthen your hands and stuff like that, this is good to have one of these around the house, or a stress ball or something like that. It's good to do, like maybe 10 of these. So 10 of these every so often, and you don't have to do it all at once and like totally wear yourself out, but this helps to strengthen your grip and exercise those little micro muscles inside of your hand, and it helps to work out any kinks that you might have there. So these are good to have as well. I have a couple of these around the house, and it's really good to strengthen the forearm muscles and help strengthen your wrist. There's lots of things you can do to strengthen your wrists. There's even the hockey stick method, where you can get a weight and you can roll it up like this, or maybe not a weight, maybe a water bottle. You get a little wooden stick. I'll show you guys one of these times. I see guys do it in the gym all the time. You roll it up and then you roll it back down. So it's a good exercise for the forearms if you want to have good strong forearms. And the other thing to do too is I do these throughout the day. So these are my weights. I have 25 pounders and I have 30 pounders. These are really good for exercising. So you can do inside curls like this. Inside curls are really good, and you can just do them like that. Or I think they call them hammerhead curls, or I don't know. They got so many names for these exercises now. I don't even know. And then there's the straight curls like this, straight up. And then there's the outside curls as well. These ones are a little bit harder, and you basically isolate your muscle in 3 different places. So it's really good to try these exercises throughout the day. So there you go. There's your exercise tips for the day. Yeah, I gotta get ready for my class, my other class. So I'm gonna do one more dance with you, and then a cool off dance. And that's just our Monday session, Like I said, it only takes 20 to 30 minutes to do this exercise program. And a lot of it, I use up in talking anyway. So here we go. Let's get started. Let's do this next dance, and then we'll do a cool down. All right, I'm nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. song. And you ever go to some powwows, you'll see some of the traditional dancers, they'll be carrying one of these, they'll be carrying a rifle. Most of the times it's not real, but it's, it's a warrior dance, right? That's how the traditional dance started, is they would come back and they'd tell stories about how they snuck up on their prey and they got them, right? They tell stories with all their regalia, and they tell stories, and that's why when we hunt stuff, we keep all the parts for everything, and when you earn those things, you want to honor them. So that's why when we dance with them. Some dancers, they'll wear a buffalo head, they'll wear different animal bones on them, or if you hunt a deer, they got those hooves you wear right here, or you use them for your bells. There's all kinds of different uses. So sometimes you'll see a traditional dancer dance around with his rifle. They'll have a feather on it, and they just want to honor that. They're proud of that, and they're telling a story, right? So a lot of times, when they're dancing, they're dancing with that rifle, right? Dancing with that rifle. That band, it's sacred, right? This is just a BB gun, so don't worry. It's just a little BB gun. It's for the res dogs that come and try and invade our space. Yeah, we don't hurt them. We just scare them off with a little BB gun. Just a little tiny pellets. So it's all good. So yeah, I just saw it and I was just like, I remember how some traditional dancers will dance with a rifle. Not loaded, of course. They have knives too. They have them tucked in their belt. Like, it's all authentic stuff, right? It's all traditional stuff. It's all part of the story, right? It's part of the reason why we dance. It's the warrior dance. Like fancy dancers, sometimes they do the spear dance. They carry the spear with them, and they have the shield and the spear. And if you ever look up some of the greatest warriors in the world, you'll find that there's a lot of indigenous warriors that were fearless warriors. They're some of the most efficient warriors in history, right? Some of the most feared warriors were the indigenous people, were indigenous warriors, because they were known for their guerrilla warfare tactics. They were known for their fearlessness. They were known for being stealthy. They were known for being just most efficient hunters, right? Because there's a respect to it. We're cultured into it, right? We're indigenous people were cultured into it for survival. You have to be able to sneak up on your prey. That's why they have a song called "A Sneak Up," right? In our culture, they have it in the powwow, right? And you can see when those traditional dancers are dancing, right? They're almost doing the Elmer Fudd, right? I think I hear a wabbit, So it's kind of like that, right? It's kind of and you see images in museums and stuff, and you see the warriors wearing like a wolf over their head, and they're really disguising themselves as a coyote, or trying to blend in with the land to sneak up on the buffalo. So there's a lot of different things, like some warriors will blend right into the environment too. Like if you ever know the tribe of the Seminole people down in Florida, I was told that a long time ago the American Army went in there to go and wipe them out. Anyways, they showed up and they couldn't find any Seminoles anywhere. So they set up camp and they camped for the night. But little did they know that the Seminoles were right above them. They were in the trees. They were watching them the whole time as they came in. And when they all went to sleep, the Seminoles, they came down from the trees and they killed off all that whole battalion of armed forces that tried to come and kill them, right? So they killed them, and then they took their coats And then when the next battalion came in, that's what I mean. They disguised themselves as soldiers. So when those other soldiers came in, they're like, yeah, oh, yeah, come in. They're over here. And then they come around the corner. Boom! End of story. So if you check out the history, you can fact check me on this. Check out Chief Osceola. Chief Osceola was a great chief that led his people to many victories. And eventually the American army had to give up and give the Seminole people and leave them alone and just leave them their land and give them what they already have, like which is ridiculous. I'm gonna give you back your land because I can't take it from you. It's kind of silly, but anyways, that's just some of the tactics that were used and why we do these dances, and there's lots of different reasons that we do them. You know, the grass dance is very simple. You know, it's about blessing the ground and being like the grass and being in harmony with that, with nature, with the drum and everything like that. And then as for the chicken dance, that one comes from the Blackfoots. The Blackfoots is about, you know, healing and understanding that process. And dance is a great way of healing. So that's something I share here every day, is that we're on here to dance and heal. And if you do this every day, you're going to feel good. So yeah, I'll leave it at that. So thank you guys for joining me. I'll be back here for sure tomorrow at 7:30. I think I'll be feeling better. I'm a little sick today, but dancing sure made me feel better. So thanks again for joining me, and you guys have a beautiful, wonderful day, and we'll catch you later. All right, peace out.